There are a lot of videos on YouTube about how to start your online boutique, but there's not a lot of people talking about how to grow your online boutique. I want to help you if you're feeling stuck, you're feeling plateaued, you're like, I just can't grow. I'm gonna show you some of the best ways that I help my boutique owners grow as clients, as businesses. Stay tuned. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Emily Benson. I am a boutique business consultant, meaning that I help boutique owners start, grow, and scale their boutique businesses. I have clients that are doing $100 a month and clients that are doing $500,000 a month. And I want to help you understand how to go from the first to the second. If you haven't yet read one of my best-selling books, I have two. The Ultimate Boutique Handbook and The Retail Mindset are both available on Amazon right now. And if you haven't listened to my podcast, well, we're going to start publishing some podcasts here on the YouTube channel. You can also find it on Spotify, Stitcher, Apple Podcasts, the whole deal. I have dedicated so much of my life and my time to helping boutique businesses grow. I think there's a lot of people out there teaching boutiques, which are great. They're teaching how to start because they started, but they're not doing the work around growing and scaling. And that's really where you start to make money and start to be able to pay yourself. If you're not paying yourself from your boutique business, what is the point? I don't understand. Don't we start businesses to make money? Yes, listen, we do it to have fun and spend time with our family too. But at the end of the day, if you're not making money, then you're not going to be able to have fun. It's going to be stressful, and you're definitely not going to have extra time to hang out with your family. So stick with me right here. I'm going to teach you some of the top tips to grow. What do you really define as grow? Because aren't we always growing? Here's the thing. There are 3 stages that I've identified in boutique growth. Okay. There's the first, start. When you're starting, you're making from $0 or you're literally just doing research, and maybe that's you, all the way up to making about $3,000 a month. When you're making around $3,000 a month consistently, that's 3 months in a row, 4 months in a row, anywhere between $2,500, $5,000, right? 3,000 is kind of that average. That means that you can get to the point where you can grow. Now, the thing about growing is that once you start to grow and you get to $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 revenue months, meaning that's how much money you're making on your e-commerce platform or your card swiper, you can see you're making $20,000 a month. When you're getting to that point, then we can actually scale. I can take a $20,000, $25,000 boutique and make it into a $100,000 boutique with some tips and tricks. And listen, I can't guarantee it. I can't do it for everyone, but it's not as hard as you think it is. And it starts out with some of these tips from growing. Okay. So if you're making $1,000 a month, $2,000, $3,000, stick with me. Okay. If you're new around here, I am a product person. I love talking about inventory. I love talking about products and margins and money. Why do I love talking about that? Well, because that's how we make the money. If we don't have products to sell, then we literally don't make money. Now, there is a happy medium between having enough products, the right products, and not too many products. But products are really the backbone of your boutique business. If you don't have the right products or you don't have enough of the right products, then you're not going to be able to grow. The number one thing you need to do right now after you watch this video is you need to log into your point of sale system or wherever you're tracking your inventory. Hopefully, you're not just sending invoices from PayPal. If you're doing that, please sign up for Shopify. I have a free 14-day trial link below. Sending invoices from PayPal is fine until you start to grow. You've got to get serious. You've got to have an e-commerce platform. You've got to have something that's collecting data. Square, Shopify, whatever it is, comment sold. You have got to start using that. Okay. I had someone recently tell me that they write everything down. And I was like, that's going to get hard. We have computers now, so use the digital platforms that have been created for us. Does it cost $30? Does it cost $50? Yes, but do it. You started a business. Let's start tracking. Okay. When you track and you can actually look at the inventory in your business and see what's selling best, what's selling worse, then we can make some decisions. Then to grow, we can see what's not working. Let's get rid of it. Let's mark it down. Let's move it out. It's not working. Or have you not given it a good enough chance to sell, right? We need about 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks to really see if something's going to sell. Normally in the first couple of weeks, we really see if something works. Now, that said, you do have to have an audience. You do have to be showing it frequently. So you can't always, when you're really, really starting out and you're new, really get a gauge on like, well, this was terrible or this was a hit, because you got to grow that audience. And that's the hard stuff at first. As you start your boutique business, you got to grow that audience and stay consistent. That's sometimes not the most fun part of it, but it'll get you to this growth stage where you know what's working and you can actually double down on the things that are working. So like I said, get rid of the things that aren't working. So if you decided to bring in kids from the get-go, or you decided to bring in petite sizes or plus sizes or regular sizes and your plus size, like whatever's not working, get rid of it. You can always come back to it. You can always, when you have more money, invest in that inventory that you really wanted to try, but maybe your audience wasn't big enough at first. You can always go back to it, but start to cut out the things that don't work and start to invest that money into things that do work. This is really a matter of where are we placing our resources? Where are we putting our money so that we can grow? Growing just doesn't like happen overnight magically like I wish it did. It takes intention, it takes planning, and it takes some strategy. So first look at your products and see where you can do more with less of the bad stuff. If you are new and you're liking what I'm talking about, please subscribe to my channel. Click the bell so you get notifications. I'm coming out with more and more content, and I'd like to do more content for people who like you who might be growing. So comment below and let me know what else you're struggling with as you're in the growth phase. What else do you need help with? I'd love to make some videos about it. In the growth stage, very similar to looking at our inventory, we also want to look at our marketing efforts. So marketing means social media, it means email, it means text, it even could mean events, store hours, how often you're doing new arrivals online. All of this marketing effort, really like doing the reach out, we want people to come and buy. You've got to really think about what is actually converting. If you are spending a lot of time on TikTok and it's not converting, stop doing it. Seriously. Take a break. If you're using a platform like Shopify, like Square, like Comment Sold, it's going to tell you where your traffic is coming from. And a lot of those places able to see who's actually purchased. Like there's so many tracking devices on all these websites. It's a little crazy, but you're able to see if people coming from Facebook or coming from your email list, depending on the email provider you're using, you're able to see who's actually clicking, who's converting, who's buying. Those are the things that you want to double down on. One of the reasons I'm back here on YouTube after my like maternity leave, newborn, getting a child to 9-month-old break is because we know YouTube converts. We love having our YouTube subscribers come and join our Facebook group and take courses and take classes with Boutique Training Academy or work one-on-one with me. It was really silly of me to take a year off of YouTube. I really should have gotten like my stuff back together quicker. But if you've ever had a baby, I think you might know like it's kind of a lot. So I'm back and I'm doubling down. And I'm really working on getting this YouTube channel running more efficiently, getting more subscribers because we know it works. And so for me, marketing wise, this platform and my podcast are my two biggest places that I get new people from. So for me, that's what I'm going to focus on. And do people convert? Yes, because it's really like the biggest feeder. So people end up taking classes. They do end up signing up. Oh, I should tell you about my free download. It's all about how to project how much income you're going to make as a boutique owner. So if you're wondering how much money do I need to make in my boutique to be able to pay myself this chart is for you. All you have to do is go to boutiquetrainingacademy.com/income. It's going to give you a really nice gauge of how much income you'll make based on your revenue, your margins, expenses, things like that. So you can start to play around with things. You can see the formulas. It's really nice because I think a lot of you who are in this growth phase are wanting to start quitting your jobs or wanting to start doing this more full time. And to know how much money you need to make to pay yourself a certain amount, I think is a really big key to actually taking some bold moves and some big steps. All you have to do is go to that link, download it. It's totally free for you. Just enter your email. And speaking of email, if you're in the growth phase and you haven't started to build an email list, this is where you have to absolutely start doing it. Even if your email list has 20 people on it, 50 people on it, sending consistent emails is really important. Growing that email list and continuing to offer it as like, hey, sign up for my email list and get 10% off. You have to give something. The thing about an email list is I don't want to sign up for it if I'm just going to get your newsletter. Like, I don't care. That's me being really honest. But I don't care. I want to get something for it. Okay. Like, I'm going to sign up for the Pottery Barn email and I'm going to get their silly emails on 2 email addresses because I wanted that 15% off, So that's what you need to do. You have to have people sign up, get a discount, get $5 off, get $10 off, whatever it is, their first purchase. Okay. It doesn't have to be forever. It's just first purchase. But you do want to give something away to get that email. And I think it's important for us to start understanding that email is really important. As you grow, email has the highest return on investment. It's not very expensive to send an email. You can grow your list really huge. And by staying in touch with them and staying in their inbox, you're top of mind. You're always hanging out. You're always around with them. And that's important. Even if someone is brand new to you, you having that communication with them seeing you show up, them seeing the new arrivals, eventually they will buy. Not everyone buys on the first time. And as you're growing, it's important to have those people coming through the funnel who are not only brand new to you, but also have been on your email list for a little while. I've had people on my email list for like 2 or 3 years, and then finally they buy something, they come to an event, or they buy something random that I'm doing. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with someone getting my emails, getting my free content, and eventually they buy. And if they don't want to be there, they'll unsubscribe. Listen, I signed up for Michael's, the craft store's email list, and man, I think I get an email every day from them. Do I open it? No. But do I see Michael's all the time and want to do crafts? Yeah, kind of. So let's get on the email train. If you're not doing that, get that set up as soon as possible. I find that a lot of boutique owners think they're being annoying or reaching out too much. You're not reaching out enough. You are not trying hard enough on email. You are missing out on money. In fact, I'm going to go and send like 5 more emails scheduled for this week because it really is the highest ROI. You stay in someone's box, you stay top of mind, and eventually they will click that email and maybe they unsubscribe, but maybe they also click and they buy something because it's exactly what they need at the right time for the right price. If you're looking for more of my tips and tricks on how to grow your boutique business, I would love for you to take my micro course. It's called How to Grow Your Boutique Micro Course. It's only $27. It's here at this link. It's a couple hours of video training, some workbooks, and it's really great. I think you will find so many tips and tricks. If you found this video helpful, that actually is even more. It's also the step-by-step of how to do some of this stuff that I've talked about, how to actually dig in. There's charts, there's, like I said, workbooks, worksheets, and it's $27. If you're ready to grow, that is a great next step for you. If you want to know more about some of the mistakes boutique owners make, click this video and let it play next. I hope you've enjoyed this one. I'll see you next time. Here's to making lots of friends and making lots of money.